Well, happy day, gang. Welcome to Woodcraft. My name is Joe. Thank you very much for being here today. It's awesome to have you. We have been talking a lot about backup power options here lately. Solar panels, backup battery banks, stuff like that. Today, I want to talk about a budget battery bank option. We have talked about in the past from EC Technology, a solar panel. It's been a very reliable piece of kit, fun to play with, that sort of thing. They also offer a battery bank. It's 22,400 milliamp hours, I believe. It comes in your standard form factor. It does have 4 LEDs here that will outline the power level or how much battery is in it. It does come with 3 ports. I'll go over that more here in just a minute. While I've got this in the limelight, I want to show you, it does also have a flashlight. You double click again for brighter, double click again for an SOS mode, which is, it's pretty unique, pretty handy to have on something like this, I guess. But as you guys know, as we've talked about in the past, one can never have too much backup battery power. I have a ton of these lying around. I use them all the time. But as with the solar panel, I want to show you how I've been running this. I was kind of at a loss for about a week after receiving this, how to test it in a short period of time to see how reliable it is, see how fast it charges back up, see how well it charges my devices. And so I thought I would just go ahead and do probably the hardest use of any backup battery bank that I do. I've been using it for right at 30 days in this use. Let me get this back attached to how I've been using it so I can show it off to you, and we'll talk about it some more. Easily, aside from my cell phone, the device that I own, that I use all the time, that uses the most battery life, is my camera. I use my camera, which you guys are kind of sort of my camera right now. I use my camera all the time, obviously. I'm constantly wearing that battery down. So what I've taken to doing is using a backup battery bank to directly power my camera, which means I only have to charge it about once every week to 2 weeks, depending on how much filming I've been doing. So what I have done is I've been running my camera for the past 30 days, give or take, off of this backup battery bank. It has worked spectacularly. I have had 0 complaints with it whatsoever. Okay, and as usual, audio is synced. This is my usual setup here. This is a 14,000 milliamp hour battery bank. I have no complaints with it whatsoever. And as you can see, yes, power cable running directly down here to my backup battery bank. Come back up here just to show you that it is actually, as I unplug this, watch the little power meter upper right hand side of that camera feedback screen. Yeah, I don't know if that, yeah, you can see that there. All right, and then plug it back in. Pardon for the wiggles, folks. There we go. And we are back on. So that being said, that is how I've been using it. I have to charge this one up. That 14,000 milliamp hour one I usually have to charge up about every week and a half on average. I've gone for upwards of 2.5 weeks on the EC Technology one. So that being said, I don't really know how to test the full capacity of this thing. I can say that it has a lot of power and that it has been extremely reliable. Charging times, as far as charging the actual device back up, has been on par with every other battery bank that I own. I think that's probably something that will carry over to pretty much any battery bank. So as is probably pretty obvious, I have no complaints with this battery bank. It works, which is all I want to see from a backup battery source. It works. But the real cool thing about this, it does come in 3 different colors, red and black, black and white, and 1 other color. The red and black one, like shown here, is $33. At the time of this video, it is $33 on Amazon. Link will be in the description below for a working backup battery bank that packs about 22,000 milliamp hours, at least on paper. That is an excellent deal in my opinion. So if you have been in the market for a backup battery bank, this just might be the one for you. Again, link will be in the description. You can read more about it there. Go ahead and give you a close-up of the front here. If you guys can see that. It does have a relatively unique labeling scheme for its different ports. It does have, you know, it labels it iPhone, Samsung tablet, and iPad right here. If you look on the bottom, it does list what those actually mean. So for the output, the iPhone is the 1 amp port, the Samsung tablet is 2 amp port, and the iPad is 2.4 amp port. I don't know why they just didn't put the amperage on there. That would be a bit more handy in my opinion, but whatever, it is what it is. Well gang, like I said, it just works. That's all I can ask from any backup battery bank that I own. It just works. Like I said, I have been using it for about 30 days to make all the videos that you have seen in the past 30 days. It hasn't let me down. Anyway, thank you again for being here today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you enjoy content such as this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, hit up that comment section. Let's talk about this battery bank, any other thing you want to talk about, or any other battery bank you want to talk about. Anyway, thank you again for being here, and I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a great day.